Final piece tonight, some pondering again. During out-of-body experiences, OBEs, and other semi-states of consciousness, there remains a common theme of going to the light. And in some cases, familiar people to you all greet you. And it all feels warm and cozy. And for some, it's a life-changing experience. The question is, what if that is what you wanted to see and not actually what you saw? Is it possible that was an AI projection of your own thoughts? Is it possible the dark controls or in some way interferes with those states of consciousness and frequencies? Has anyone noticed the dropping off of reports of those types of OBEs since the fall of certain technology associated with that experience around 2014? The same applies to the drop-off of reports of alien abductions from around that time also. Are they in some way connected? Much has been said of the 85% figure we mentioned in our show some years back now, and there was heavy resistance to that figure and narrative up until the year forecasted that we would see, which was last year. So many of you have come forward to me now with similar stories. I didn't believe that, or was it the case you didn't want to believe that? But now I see it unfolding. Some are now worried that there may not be 15%, such as the levels of new eyes many of you now have. And there are various theories that have been put forward on this subject of the 85%. A, they are a holographic projection. B, they are bots. C, they are synthetics. D, they are hybrids. E, they are host-possessed. F, they are off-worlders. And G, they are inorganics. And often is it not the case that people pick the one they are most comfortable with? Why? Because all of us know some or many within our own circle that fit under those categories. Many years ago on this planet, following more destruction and wars, it was said humanity was offered a choice of a reset type of scenario. They would lose their memories, pains, diseases, and harsh lifestyles, and would start again anew, like a blank slate or a tabula rasa. Now, tabula rasa is the theory that individuals are born without built-in mental content, and therefore all knowledge comes from experience or perception. It is the blank slate. Essentially, what had gone before is now erased, and they or the person goes forward with no memories of people, experience, or events prior. The magic eraser, in other words. But those who use tabula rasa were not just erasing memories or experience, they erased their soul development as well. Essentially, they were back to the child level stage plus the level they came in with. Many thought Kim, the trustee, would return, and some still believe in her, and she will do. but she announced what she would do in her first 2 shows. She said the phrase tabula rasa. It was significant for those with wisdom and overview aspects. By taking the tabula rasa, she confined herself to the city of light and its all wondrous possibilities of no pain, trauma, and everyone have a good time consuming whatever makes them feel good. It's all a placebo placed in the mind, whilst others play with your emotions. And during one reset, humanity was placed in what is called sleeping pods, told that one day they would wake up and all will be anew again. But perhaps anew was really anu. Now some woke quicker than others. Some avoided it altogether and fled. Some stayed in longer than they should. But does anyone stop and think on why they are called the sleepers or unawakened? Seeded into the alt media as a method of differentiating the 2 groups, but also could be used as a divide and conquer tool. Does anyone think these wordings of sleeper and unawakened is a piss take on humanity? This is how the top level people think and act. They take great amusement in playing out dark magician games with humanity, whilst to all intents and purposes our creator God sits back and does nothing for his creation or to stop it. If that statement is not true, please provide the evidence otherwise. False wiping of memories, events, pain, fear, traumas will not make the issue go away. It only prolongs it. Those states are our learning tools. They are for our soul development, the pathway to wisdom, knowledge, and enlightenment. Erasing them or playing tabula rasa in 3D or sleeping pods does not make them go away, but makes you relive them over and over again until you step out of the sleeping pod, walk away from the city of light, and face the actual consequences of life upon this plane of existence. So back to the OBE experience. Is it a coincidence that many walk to the light, not considering the potentiality that the light may be a trick? Many have spoken of the light being a trick in these experiences. And for an earth-based analogy, look at the Illuminati. The illuminated ones, as they are called, worshipping Lucifer, whom they call the light bearer. But their light is false, is it not? Immersed in satanic practice, dark magic, various sexual deviances, death and harvesting. And those people think they are the light. And no, I'm not joking, they really do. But it's all an illusion. They, like many others on this planet, love the illusion game. Why? Because they won't face reality. All too content to believe their fame and wealth elevates them into demigod status, when in truth they have been duped by the dance of the dark in a light-based environment. So people are entrained to go to the light. After all, it's the majority rule. and many others did it before. But the many others have no memories left. Now, why is that? Some will ask, are you asking us to go into the dark, Thomas? I'm not asking you to do anything except ponder. People will ask, why head for the dark when you can go into the light? And it's a fair question. But have you defined what is the light? Have you ascertained that is the light, or just another dark magician trick? One of the most seediest places in America, riddled with greed, debauchery, thieves, negative off-worlders, and all-round harvesting centre masquerading as entertainment, is Las Vegas. What is the most common theme for Las Vegas? A city of lights, echoed by New York, Los Angeles, and also Paris. Do you think it is a coincidence those cities are known for dark practices whilst exhibiting so much light? But the clue is all those lights are not natural, are they? It is the false illumination tactic again. Once you see a pattern, it always repeats, remember. So, back to going towards the dark. But why is it dark? Because no light shines within it is why. Like the void, it is dark, but it's the real blank slate, not the 3D tabula rasa version. But the great question is, why is it dark and no one goes there? Because people are entrained to fear the dark, and the darkness is why. Yet we learn our greatest lessons from the dark. So why fear it? The key is not to fear it, but to observe it and make better choices if you are on a light path. With a blank slate, you have the ability to create the real light within the darkness. You are the light in the dark. When you all shine your beacons, the dark or darkness then becomes the light. Transmutation. Some people at this time will say, oh my God, and I never thought of that, or that never occurred to me, that concept. A new dawning of thinking patterns now emerges. A dawning, or the dawn, a period of darkness before the light emerges. And like the 100 series that covers the City of Light people immersed in the AI world of fakery, they asked, where are all the good guys? The answer, there is none. Why was there no good guys? Because we didn't create enough of them. Why is there no light in the dark doorway? Because we have not created enough light, guys, to illuminate it. This has been the Truth, Honour and Integrity Show. My name's Thomas Williams. Bye for now.